Let's talk about Janice Soprano and Eli Thompson. When we first meet Eli, he's the sheriff of Atlantic City.
The man beat you, Mr. Schroeder.
He was not a murderer.
Didn't you just lose a child?
When we first meet Janice, she's on total disability from the state of Washington.
Because I'm trying to save a little money. Is that all right? All right? Thousands of dollars. I mean, it may not mean anything to you, but maybe...
Give them what they want, huh, Knock?
Well, isn't that what your book says?
The whole thing's a game, isn't it?
180 grand he's asking for that place. Like he needs that.
So easy for you.
Both Janice and Eli had either arranged, encouraged, and/or tried to facilitate the murder of their siblings. In Janice's case, Tony, and in Eli's case, Nucky.
I've heard things. His own brother tried to have him killed.
I gotta be loyal.
Tell that to Paul Castellano.
You would kill your brother? No. Someone else will.
Junior thinks the world of you.
But I don't think that Tony knows just how much Janice was egging Richie on.
Great!
Nucky was the older brother, Eli was the younger brother, and they also had a sister who died when she was young.
Say a prayer for your sister. Go on. Hush yourself now.
She's with Jesus now, dear.
Janice was away for about 20 years in total. Eli was away for about 16 months.
I did 16 months. Handed in the badge.
At the end of season 2, Eli turns himself in and ends up serving a 16-month prison sentence for election rigging. And when he gets out, he's not very happy with his welcome back.
You work for me?
Doing what?
What's my decision?
Loading trucks. Riding shotgun for $30 a day.
That's what this is about.
Oh, now I see what this little visit's all about.
Do you have to, Nucky?
Propaganda.
When do I get to talk?
So this one's gonna talk now.
Have a drink. Your hands are shaking.
What?
None of my childhood schoolwork or artwork or anything for that matter is here anymore, nor Barb's. Well, take a look. She only saved yours.
How come you got to be the wise one?
I know I'm not perfect. I know, I made my share of mistakes.
You'd still be here complaining.
I'm your sister.
Still, you call yourself my brother.
No matter how much help I gave.
Just keep reaching in there. And no matter what you do, it's all right. You sit down with my enemies.
Mel might make more than that.
You make choices you can't ever take back. Don't you know how that hurts me?
Stop! Stop it! I hate you!
I'll buy you a cornball. Okay.
And young Nucky.
You need to start figuring out things for yourself. Why? Where are you going to be?
But you and I, we won't see each other again.
Because Janice was the older sibling and Daddy's little girl, she got to see some things before Tony did. With Eli and Nucky, it was the flip side. He saw things that Eli didn't know about.
You don't know how people live. How else is there? Where are you going? Can I come too?
Your mother wants you to help her get the screens down to the basement.
They come here with 10 starched shirts and 3 pairs of shoes. A suit for the day and a suit for the evening, and they don't do anything. They lie in the sand and they don't have to do anything. Can't you see what we look like? Can't you? You're yelling. I'm not yelling. You're yelling like Pop.
Don't send me to bed hungry, Daddy.
Can we go home now?
I found him right here, at home.
What am I supposed to tell them?
That your father is safe with friends out west. That's how it has to be.
You're gonna miss your bus.
How do you propose to handle Nucky?
The way it works with Nucky, the way I say it's gonna work with Nucky.
Jesus Christ, just kill him. Put a bullet in his head.
My brother needs help.
Teaching him manners is one thing.
Gotta wonder where she is in all of this. My little niece.
While we never see Johnny Boy raising his hands to young Tony, or young Janice, or even Livia, we know that the belt was his favorite child development tool, and we obviously know that he's capable of violence outside of the home. Nucky and Eli's father was a fisherman. He wasn't involved in the high life, in organized crime, or any of the crime and corruption that took place in Atlantic City. Well, he does like to attend the annual ceremony once in a while, but he certainly wasn't afraid to raise his hands either.
Your dad was a sweetheart. My house, it was dog eat dog.
I'm your brother, Nucky.
And you're a frightened little boy with no place else to go.
I'm your sister.
Give me something else, and I'll know you're my brother.
Commodore is out of the game. What are you looking at?
But just like Janice ends up coming through for Tony when certain people are after him, Eli does the same for Nucky, like at the end of season 3. And at the end of season 4, Eli ends up killing an FBI agent, though it wasn't necessarily to protect Nucky. It was out of anger and a desire to protect his son.
Sacre bleu, where is me mama?
Here I am.
Which brings me back to my childhood and my father. Now we're talking. Where I had no love and no support.
You have replaced your father with your brother as a figure of authority that you need to prove something to. Seeking your brother, i.e., your father's acceptance.
Bend down to the ground.
Anyway, thank you for being here.
By the time we get to the end of The Sopranos, many people are dead. Janice is still alive, just like Eli is in Boardwalk Empire. Tony stops by to see how she's doing, and so does Nucky. But with Nucky, he tells Eli this is their last time seeing each other. Tony, to Janice, there's still a big question mark there.
Ferraris.
What am I supposed to do?
Aren't you done with me telling you?
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think.